If you have an American goy or goya, if they are religious in Christianity, they are more wicked than someone that is secular. It's very interesting. Someone who follow a man-made book and admire JC and follow the New Testament claiming it's the book of God is actually a bigger criminal than someone that lives like an animal. Doesn't search for God, doesn't care about religion, just try to be a nice person and that's it. Why? Because he has one extra crime that this one doesn't have. They both do not follow the divine laws, the original divine laws, but the secular one did not claim that there is a fake prophet or son of God or this is a divine book. He never claimed such thing. The Christian claimed this false information. So he actually modified the truth of the holy truth of God. Same thing Islam. A regular Arab that is not religion in Islam is actually better than someone who follows Islam. Why? Because someone who follows Islam and a fake prophet is worse than someone who doesn't follow any religion. Someone who replaces God with a fake, or his real prophet with a fake prophet, or the real Torah with a fake book, obviously is a bigger criminal than someone who doesn't believe in anything. Either way, both of them are criminals, but just one of them is a little bit worse than the other. And that's the point here.
You know, I'm glad this guy's being honest at least, because usually they're not. But, you know, that's what they think about us. That's what they think about Christians. That's what they think about Jesus. They think we're criminals, but at the same time, you guys need us. Matter of fact, you guys need us to survive, but we don't need you for shit. The last time I checked, we don't need you at all, you know? And I mean, can really the group of people that put Jesus on the cross and reject him as the Messiah be our allies? A group of people believe Jesus is in hell, burning in and the Christians believe Jesus is God. So are we supposed to pretend it's all good there? Like, there's nothing wrong with it? But let me know what you guys think.
I'm a Christian. I'm from a Jewish family. I have become a Christian at the age of 29. And I feel my mission because I believe I'm Catholic today. That I come because I love very much my people. And I do these books so that all the Catholics can know the rules where they come from, they can know.
If someone was born a Jew, he is a Jew for all his
always.
life.
Yes, I know.
And he cannot change it. He can make only his life more complicated.
No, my life is much better today.
Miserable.
My life is not miserable today.
If someone is thinking about his illness, that is a healthy thing, that is only a sign that his illness is more possible and needs a refuah, a garrison, a treatment as soon as possible.
Wow, that's incredible. Such a beautiful Judeo-Christian speech. Such love I've never seen, you know?
The greatest danger in the world is if Esav and Yishmael ever came together, if they ever united. Says the Gra, if Edom and Yishmael ever united, they would destroy the world. You can never mix Cain and Hevel together. When Cain and Hevel come together, they destroy the world. Esav is Cain and Yishmael is Hevel. 2 times in history, Edom and Yishmael get together, and those were the 2 most dangerous moments in the collective history of the Jewish people. So that is why the Rebbeinu Shalom does us a big favor. He makes sure that Ad Hayom, Edom and Yishmael never get together. And that's why we wish both of these ummahs in their war against each other, bracha v'hatzlacha. My message to both of them is we wish both of them tremendous hatzlach. They should wipe each other out. No, none of them should be same. Both sides should mamish be matzliach as much as possible. We wish both sides tremendous hatzlacha in their avodah of wiping out the other party.
Yeah. Be careful for what you wish for.
The Christian world is really pulled into 2 directions. It's a mixture between Rome and Judea. And what the world needs are Judean Christian values.
Ah.
And so what does that look like? That looks a lot more Hebrew. It looks a lot more Jewish. and I want to get tachlis, I want to be very practical, what I think you want to change the campaign, this would be the campaign. Let's take the 10 Commandments seriously. Let's actually hold the Torah as a standard in our life. Now, I didn't know Charlie Kirk, but since his assassination, I've watched hours of his talks. And he actually promoted Shabbat. He promoted Shabbat for Christians because it's number 4 in the top 10. Christians will fight for it to be in the courthouse. They'll fight for it to be in the classrooms in Texas. They'll fight for the 10 Commandments because everyone that believes in God would honor the 10 Commandments. What about honoring Shabbat? And there's like, well, I don't know what's the number 4 in the top 10. And so I think Christianity in some ways needs to make a revolution. And what's a revolution? It's when it goes all the way around, all the way back to the beginning. And the beginning was in Judea. The beginning was right next to my home in Bethlehem. And Shabbat, the Torah, it is to embrace what it is to be Jewish. It's to embrace the Jewish roots of Christianity. That's what will save it. Now, there's a setup that's happening now. And if you don't see it, you have to be blind. But the Bible says towards this time in history, all of the nations are going to turn against Israel. And there's a rise in anti-Semitism. There's a rise in anti-Semitism. This is tragic. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is exciting. There's a rise in anti-Semitism. The world is slowly actually aligning against us exactly as promised in the Bible, as if we had any chance of stopping that. But what we can reach out to are the righteous among the nations that are also spoken about in the Bible. The people that really love God and love the Bible. We need to reach out to those righteous among the nations and say, we are aligning with Israel just like Ruth, the great grandmother of King David. Says, your people are my people. Your God is my God. Your lifestyle is my lifestyle. And our lifestyle is honoring the 10 Commandments. So it's to push back while actually adopting a more Torah-oriented biblical life. That's the only way to save Israel. That's the only way to save Christianity, because without the Torah, without the Judean side of Christianity, then you're just left with Rome. And Rome has no future. Israel is the future.
Well, like I said, I would believe you if you fought your own battles. This guy said, Rome has no future. Israel is the future. Dude, if it wasn't for the US and unfortunately even European countries, Israel wouldn't exist. So what are you talking about? It's thanks to us you're even surviving. And by the way, guys, this is a clip of Donald Trump at the grave of Chabad Lubavitch, a rabbi that claimed that Gentiles should be enslaved, and even claimed to have won a debate with God. Like, he claimed he had a debate with God, and he won the debate. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think about these so-called Judeo-Christian values. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to. Christ is the only King, and God bless you.